Channel 5, coolest newscasters in the world. And today we got a video called Will Blunderfield. I have no idea who this guy is, but let's find out.
I am shameless. I am fearless. I am doubtless, because fear in the present moment is fear. Fear in the past is shame. Fear in the future is doubt. So when you cup another dude's nuts, you're sending good vibrations, good chi, spiraling up the back, down the front of each testicle.
Why am I not surprised at some crazy stuff?
Oh yeah!
Oh my fucking god, bro. Oh my fucking god, bro.
They're your
Oh my
batteries.
god.
So when you focus on your testicles, you're literally charging your batteries. And of course, you're probably the first guy in your family lineage who's doing shit like this, at least for hundreds of years. So of
Hey,
course
that's a
the
good
guy in your
somersault,
family
though.
lineage who's doing shit like this, at least for hundreds of years.
Ooh.
So of course the shame's gonna come up. Of course
They're literally doing the Samoan,
the fear is gonna come up. And of course the doubt's gonna come up. So I always just tell my students, say, what
Yeah,
do your balls
Andrew,
feel like right now?
exactly.
Smile into that feeling.
Exactly. Will Blunderfield, men's wellness coach.
Really staying grounded in your nuts and your body and your feet. Good. And then you reach for the nuts and you basically cup the nuts and you appreciate the nuts. Can you kind of feel the Reiki energy leaving my palm chakra into your ball sack? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And we take 3 deep breaths through the mouth. And then you say,
I see you, brother.
Amazing. And then you give them a hug. Nice. You smell good.
Thanks, man. You smell pretty good too.
My name is Will Blunderfield. We're in my apartment in Vancouver, Canada, and I teach sexual kung fu. So it's the daily
What the
discipline
hell?
of harnessing and directing your sexual energy from your loins up into the rest of your system rather than constantly just shooting it out like most guys do. Some people are like, well, you're saying that, you should love yourself as you are. Why are you encouraging guys to grow their cocks?
Hold on a second. Hey, guys, can't go wrong with bigger.
But I'm just saying, let your cock and your balls fully exist in the form that they're meant to exist in, beyond the poisoning. The sad truth is that
poisoning?
cock size is the smallest it's ever been in recorded history. So my
Really?
holistic approach is a 3-pillar thing. It's about getting the pesticides and the microplastics out of your body through superfoods and detoxification protocols.
Wait, but humans are the tallest they've ever been. So you're saying as we've gotten taller, our dicks have just getting smaller? So one day we'll be like, the average, and you know how women are like 6 feet tall or higher. The average will soon be 8 feet tall or higher, but everybody's penis would just get down. Like, I think the average is like 5.5 maybe. So like the average will be 3-inch penis, right? Or am I wrong?
Then it's actually sexual kung fu techniques, like literally like taking the coconut oil and milking your penis down 50 times, up 50 times, left 50 times, right 50 times, and straight up
Wait.
50 times. every day.
Wait. In public?
My balls used to be the size of like slightly bigger than an almond, and now they're both the size of like a Brazil nut. And it's great to be able to feel that. And it's also great to be able to lengthen the penis. Easiest way to really come into the penis in terms of lengthening it, you literally just make an OK grip and you just pull it down. The penis and the tongue are the outermost extensions of the heart. In classical Chinese medicine, you're just like, Traditionally, you sit naked. My teacher, Montauk Chia, taught me this.
Later on, we're going to talk a lot about screwing technique.
Literally focus your consciousness into your nuts, because energy flows where the mind goes. There's also something that my teacher, Troy Casey, taught me. It's called testicle slapping.
Man, what do y'all think about this, man? Like, do y'all believe this is real?
So you do this for maybe 2 minutes, not too hard, not too easy, just right, mixing the blood and the chi in your balls, increasing your testosterone, which will increase your manhood. And then you take the energy of nature.
Bro, what?
Okay, so I don't know why I flushed the toilet, force of habit. But anyway, so this is Shivambu.
Did you wash your hands, you nasty? Oh God. Oh my God. Bear Grylls. He is Bear Grylls. Oh my God. No.
Oh, I got in my beard. I eat carrots, organic carrots, because they make me feel good. I drink my piss because it makes me feel good.
Can you tell us what?
I need a second, man. I need a second. What in the hell did I just see? Bro, this better not be demonetized. What the hell, Adam? Andrew?
What same-sex erotic bonding is?
Yeah, same-sex erotic bonding is when two men or a group of men come together to do things that this culture would say would be like homosexual. For example, two men hugging heart to heart with the cocks touching.
I don't think that's homosexual, but it is weird.
Breathing and doing our best to stay in a parasympathetic state of being rather than going into stress mode.
The first time was definitely really challenging to really
I
be
bet.
present with actually observing my brother's body and being present with him watching me.
But he conversed you into it.
The more you do
And
it
now
though,
you're
the
cool
more you
with
spend
it.
time with each other too, the more you can actually just observe and witness the person for
Bro,
everything
what
they've
the
gone
hell
through.
am I
It's no
watching,
different than
bro?
any other part of their body, so
Yeah.
why not give
Bro,
them some appreciation,
what am I
send them
watching,
some love.
bro?
Brother, you've got a beautiful cock.
You got a beautiful cock, baby.
Thanks, brother.
Got you.
And then you hug heart to heart.
I mean, that's fine. I mean, I've seen some guys, I'm like, man, that guy's handsome, but a beautiful cock, I don't know about that.
Because the heart is on the left side of the body with the cocks touching.
When I started
I thought the
hanging
heart
out
was
with
in
these
the
guys,
center.
It's not just Will, there's other people in Vancouver who are also engaging in these kind of practices. My assumption was like, oh, they
My
must be
man
gay.
doing the
Oh, they must
splits on
want
a
something from
tree.
me. It took a few years to finally build that trust with these guys that, oh, they're not trying to like subtly manipulate me, and maybe they are gay underneath, but they're not acknowledging it.
Whether we call ourselves gay or straight or trans, like we think that these labels make us all so unique and that they're so important, when really to me they're just tools that the Matrix uses to divide us.
Oh my God, the Matrix.
Because I feel like
Here
we're
we
so
go.
much more than just one little word. But if you're gonna call me something, call me a faggot. And then Facebook censors go off and I'm in Facebook jail now for 30 days. Plus I talk about medical freedom, so it's like a double whammy for me.
This 100% getting
The
demonetized.
wild naked man denies the existence of viruses, and he just like talks about all this crazy shit that I didn't learn about, and I've been going to med school for 5 generations, okay?
Did you actually read the links that I sent?
Oh my God, just accept that you're gay.
Bro, what am I watching, man?
You're gay.
Bro, imagine you watching this Channel 5 video and then your parents walk in and see this. How do you explain this shit? Oh, no, Dad, it's a crazy guy and he like hugging other guys naked. Bro, your dad is gonna think you're weird.
You're gay, honey.
The word that I was called most in high school was faggot. And I just love the intensity of that word. And I guess it's like how some black people reappropriate the N-word.
Yeah.
I
I don't know about that one, buddy. I don't know about that one. Yeah, nah, bruh, nah.
like to reappropriate faggot.
So you experienced like a lot of bullying in school?
Nah,
and stuff like that?
bruh, nah.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. Like people would like draw cocks in my mouth on my student council posters, and I guess they assumed that I was gay because I was a singer. I remember I was living in Manhattan and I was dating this guy. We just
Okay, so they were right? I mean, if you're gay, you're gay. I don't care. But I'm just saying, like, they called it, I guess.
had a great meal, and we held each other's hands. Right when we got out, it started to rain, and this guy takes out a switchblade, and he's like, "You fucking faggots, I'm gonna get you!" And like we ran, and it just like showed me that there still is a lot of like.
I don't know
triggering
about
that
that
can
one.
happen when
That sounds like some Jesse Smouye bullshit.
two men or
If y'all don't know who Jesse Smouye is, y'all should look him up. That was a wild case.
two women are showing love.
Right.
I mean, yeah, I definitely
Yeah.
have same-sex attraction, and it's
I mean-
interesting when I do.
Hold on.
I mean, yeah, I
Hold on.
can happen when two men or two women are showing love.
Right.
I mean, yeah, I definitely.
I thought he was gonna say
attraction,
when
and
when two girls hold hands and stuff like that, people think it's cool, but when two guys do it, people think it's nasty. I thought that's what he was gonna say.
interesting, when I do things like detox from glyphosate and atrazine, I start to feel an increase in a procreative urge. The testes tingle around beautiful women, whereas before they were completely, I was cut off from them. The more I retain my seed, the more I eat well, the more I do same-sex erotic bonding, the more pussy I want to eat. So that's what I'm interested in. How can we use same-sex erotic bonding, superfood nutrition, detoxification to enhance male potency so that men can feel more juicy and primal and wild? Lingam means pillar of light in Sanskrit. The cock, the ears are really great places
Is
to
it okay to
massage
show this?
because they've got so many nerve endings in them that relate to the entire body. So in my classes, we get naked and we literally massage our cocks together. And this is called penis reflexology.
This is a diagram in terms of penis reflexology.
Bro,
It's a little
what
blurry.
the hell?
So basically, we massage each other's heart meridians to help release self-hatred while cuddling and watching Obi-Wan Kenobi, and it was just so beautiful. And this is what my Celtic ancestors...
Bro, is this guy serious?
While cuddling and watching Obi-Wan Kenobi, and it was just so beautiful. And this is what my Celtic ancestors did. They would also suck each other's nipples and share each other's blood before battle.
Oh, that's what they were doing, the Celtics, huh?
Did. They would also
Oh yeah, that's what y'all was doing, you little freaks.
suck each other's nipples and share each other's
Yeah,
beds
freaks.
before battle.
If you do some more digging, the Spartans were actually doing same-sex erotic bonding. They believed
The Spartans
if you
too.
ingested
You
the
guys,
semen of a
if you have Spartan ancestry, your ancestors is nasty.
big strong man, that you would become a big strong man. And they still do that in tribes that have not yet been contacted by the West. In Papua New Guinea, for example, they actually have to suck as much cock as they can before they hit the age of 20 or 21, and then they can marry a woman. Just to get as much sperm into their bodies as they can, because they believe it, like, it's got testosterone in it too, that they are like increasing their manhood.
There's a reason why those people are living in huts and we are living in houses.
My testicles attract girls from all over the world.
My testicle attract humans from all around the world.
Oh,
My balls produce massive amounts of testosterone.
Oh.
My balls produce massive amounts of testosterone.
My testicles are an engine of alpha growth.
My testicles are an engine in alpha growth.
Beautiful. So for most of my life,
Amen.
I couldn't feel my balls. Now that I do this ritual regularly, I can actually feel the sperm being produced in my balls, and I feel so much more grounded.
I couldn't feel my cock and balls unless I was fully erect. And even when I was fully erect, I couldn't even really feel my nuts. I felt just like there was nothing there.
You felt
Also, I was
almonds.
sexually abused by a doctor when I was 4, so it was a combination of like a chemical, almost.
Oh, bro. I mean, it's starting to make sense. The more he reveals about his past, the more it is starting to make sense.
There. Also, I was sexually abused by a doctor when I
Like, he just talking right past this point like this is not important.
was 4. So it was a combination of like a chemical, almost like a chemical castration plus the shaming of the abuse. So the sexual kung fu lineage has literally
Don't call it sexual kung fu, because that sounds badass.
helped me like
What you're doing
feel
is
my balls again, mix the blood and the
what he's doing is like sexual yoga.
chi in my nuts. People always say, Will, can I really grow my penis? And I say, yeah, just fucking pull on it.
I witnessed his
Just
cock change.
pull
for
on
sure.
it.
Like his cock's gotten bigger.
It was probably flaccid, maybe 2-3 inches. And then erect, it was maybe 5 inches.
Look, look, the penis is a muscle, okay? You're stretching it, you're exercising it. Yes, it's going to grow. I could do that right now without touching another man, and I can get mine a little bit bigger. It just takes time and dedication, just like going to the gym. It takes time.
It's usually about 3 to 4 inches flaccid, and erect, it goes to about 6, just over 6 inches.
So many dudes that I work with and that I've chatted with, actually I'd say every dude is worried about, is their dick going to be perceived as small? This like fear of like, oh my god, if I show my dick.
Y'all
And this
scared
work
of
has
that,
helped me to
fellas?
feel like I don't really care about what someone thinks of my dick.
'Cause now it's
I'm just
bigger.
Like, this is my dick.
Because
None of
it's
you
bigger.
guys have super small dicks.
Thanks.
Nice, Andrew.
The changes I've noticed in my
Boosting
own
confidence.
genitals not just localized to that area, it's more so their interconnection to the rest of my body. If I'm engaging in sex with somebody, I'm not just focused on this little, as Will would say, a bubble of awareness in that area. It seems to have coalesced back into a full system where if I'm receiving a hug, for example, my whole body's involved usually, except for my genitals. I seem to be unaware of that. Even in those moments now, my full body's back online. I'm not so much emotionally castrated from one area or not. A full revival of the intrinsic system.
Well, we're also taught when we're hugged for it to be chest to chest. So usually when it's chest to chest, you're like stretching your torso out. You don't normally like be on somebody and hug them.
And this is great to do like in a circle with a bunch of naked men.
This is real.
Because we communicate subtly through the pelvic consciousness. I call it the testiculum. Kind of like the mycelium network in the forest. The mushroom is the cock and the mycelium are the testicles. So it's like, let them fill with this yang chi, with this yang prana, and exhale, appreciate it, right? Because gratitude is the highest form of yoga. So you're like, you're basically blessing
it's
your nuts
sexual
for the
yoga
upliftment of all of humanity.
Not kung fu.
You're increasing the frequency of the mini brain of your gonads by smiling and growling into them. And you can do this when you're having sex with a woman. You can thrust if you're
I gotta
about to
ask this
ejaculate
question.
and
I gotta ask this question for the ladies or the men too, whatever. When you're with a guy and you guys are having intercourse, do you like when the guy makes noise? Not saying like when he's like, oh yeah, right there. Like, do you like it when he's like grunting, like yeah, like stuff like that? Do y'all like that? Because me personally, I'm quiet, you know, and I see like pornography and whatnot, and I like it when the man is completely quiet because I don't like to be watching a girl, you know what I'm saying? And there's a dude like, yeah, because then like that's in my headphones. I hear another man groaning in my ears. I don't like that. So like consciously, I'm just quiet whenever I'm doing the thing. You feel me? You know, I've had some females told me, "Oh, is it okay? Do you like it?" And it's like, yeah, it's good. It's like I'm just quiet. You know. So do y'all like it when a man is quiet, or when he makes some noises, or do you want it to be aggressive? Be like, yeah, give me that. You know what I'm saying? Do you like that, or how y'all like it? Let me know.
you don't want to ejaculate, growl into your balls. It's so powerful. You go, and literally you can feel some of the energy will leave your system and come into your body instead. And she'll probably be more wet because of it, because women like to be ravished. I went to school. I was actually in Canadian Idol. I made it pretty far.
Do y'all like to be ravished, ladies?
For being too theatrical.
Do you? Hey, copyright.
And it was great, but it felt like there was something missing. I started to get into other modalities. I was like, I need more. And also I got addicted to cocaine. So I stopped doing that and I started to look for other ways.
Are we just gonna be walking right past the sexual abuse, the illegal drugs, the narcotics? Like,
and also I got addicted to cocaine.
Bro.
So I stopped doing that and I started to look for other ways to get high. Drinking my piss gets me kind of high. I don't know how it works. Doing breath work. Inhale. Suspend the breath. Squeeze the anus, sex organ, navel. Shunt the energy up your spine into your pineal.
Bro, don't tell me this man is nutting on camera, bro. Bro, no.
Exhale, keep the energy in your body. Round forward, suck your abs in. Shunting all this creative energy into the rest of your system.
Okay. I thought you was about to... Bro.
Inhale.
Bro, what in the hell am I watching?
High on your own supply, baby.
Cash App, the easy way to pay a male yogi to take you into the...
Shout out to Cash App, man. Shout out to Cash App. I just want to get this video
is reconnecting
done, bro. This
to
is
Mother
wild.
Earth. A lot of yogic lineages that are really popular these days, like Kundalini, is all about connecting to the third eye, into heaven, into other dimensions. But the thing I love about rewilding and sex kung fu, it's about connecting to your balls, your cock, your tribe, and Mother Earth. It's about coming back into that wild state. Instead of being a chihuahua, coming back into that wild wolf state.
This is your body. There's no reason for us to not have access to being free at all times within reason. I think the apprehension that people have in wanting to create a set of rules around that is that so many people have unhealthy associations to their sexuality that they are a danger, hence creating these strong boundaries in society. In order to get to a place where you can free the nipple and free the rectum completely, you also have to look at, the shadowy, shitty part of people that would want to take advantage of that or are only doing it as this means of getting away with something. I want to show my genitals to people because there's something unresolved there, as opposed to these are my genitals, this is fucking it. No big deal.
Semen retention.
Oh my
so that doesn't mean you never ejaculate. It means that you increase the time between ejaculating. I mean, if we think about
why he say it like that and stare into his eyes?
You increase the time between ejaculating. I mean, if we think about it, a whole new baby can be created from an ejaculation.
Yeah.
So if we're just constantly ejaculating, we're kind of wasting our life force. So I teach them how to separate orgasm from ejaculation. So then they can choose when they want to come, ejaculate, or shunt that energy upwards.
So when's the last time that you ejaculated?
Last night.
What?
Man, you ain't practicing what you preach, homie.
I can actually show you. This is
pretty... Whoa. We don't need you to show us. We do not need you to show us.
Pretty intense. So me and my buddy Brian did a new moon ejaculation ritual. We wrote what we wanted to let go of, and we ejaculated onto it.
We're stimulating ourselves as we're exciting ourselves, so that all the sexual energy doesn't get poured out of the ejaculate, and then eventually we bring ourselves to full ejaculation, and then later we'll burn that paper.
So we're
de-armoring.
I don't want nothing to do with that
There's far
paper.
too much competition between men, and if the world's male leaders did this work together, I believe there'd be a lot more peace and camaraderie.
Can you guys imagine Joe Biden and Donald Trump naked in the woods together doing this sexual kung fu?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Oh, man. Copyright. Not doing it. Not doing it. Not doing it.
Ago. Oh, yeah. At our first... What you just saw was a surprise performance from Will at our first ever Channel 5 live show in Toronto about 3 weeks ago. Oh yeah, if you guys didn't know, we're going on a 43-city national...
Wait, where are you going? St. Louis, California, Washington. Where to Texas? Dallas, Austin. Ooh, too bad I'm not in the States anymore, but I'd go to the Dallas show. December 1st? Oh, dude, that'd be dope as hell. Oh,
Channel
man.
5.
Wait, rapping and who's performing?
Live tour. Milwaukee, Madison, Phoenix, Denver, Philly,
Dallas,
New York,
Texas.
Camden, Connecticut, New Haven, Connecticut, Orlando, Austin. I can keep it going. It's crazy. At these shows, we're gonna screen scenes from a movie you guys have never seen. We're also gonna hire battle rappers and magicians via Craigslist to open each act.
This is going to go absolutely terribly. Mark my words.
And we're going to bring out special characters to the channel. Channel 5 universe.
Oh, man paid $500 for the upfront show. Little did he know, he was definitely going to get... He was going to definitely get a show.
For surprise performances. It's going to be a great time, and if you want to buy tickets to any of these dates, go to channel5.news/pages/C5-live-tour.
Boy, hell no.
Or you can just click
the link in the description. Damn right. And speaking of clicking the link in the description, if you want to see the guy that you want to see the nut on the paper, you want to hear him sing his song, link in the description to the original video. Go check it out, man. Tell Andrew I sent you. With all that being said, man, that was wild. That was wild, man. I already said everything I needed to say. Ladies, do y'all like it when your man be grunting and moaning and stuff like that? Fellas, would you do this sexual kung fu? Would you grip on another man's sting-a-ling and he grip on your jing-a-ling and y'all just sing Kumbaya in the forest? Let me know. It's your boy Miss. I'm out of here, and I can't believe what the hell I just watched. Bye.